Okay, so today we are talking about understanding how to find the slope of a graph. So remember, when we are looking at the slope, it is rise over run, which is the same thing as y over x, right? And so we are looking at linear equations, y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope. It is the coefficient or the number in front of x. And b is your y-intercept. So we have been talking about this and talking about this. You've been graphing it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to actually find the slope when they give us just ordered pairs. So remember, you can find the slope by counting. And I'm just going to do a little graph here. And let's say I put a point here and I put a point here, right? And we're going to draw a line. So when I read a graph, I always read a graph from left to right. So I see this point first, and then I have to go to this point. So I need to go up, and then I need to go over, right? Need to go up and over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count those up and over. So I'm going to count, and I'm going to go from 1, see this point from over here, 1, 2. So I'm going up 2. And then I'm going to go over 1, because this is where that point is, 1, 2. So I'm going over 2. So my slope is 2 over 2, right? Because I had a rise of 2, which is going up the y-axis, and then a run of 2. So anything divided by itself is 1. So what you're going to start doing is putting an m there in place of the word slope, because m is our slope here. Okay. So let's look at another graph. If I gave you a graph and let's undo that little mark there. And I have a point at, let's change the color, a point here and a point here. And I'm going to draw this line like this. Okay, so I am looking and I'm reading the graph. I always come from the left side like I'm reading it. So I have to go to this point, then I have to go to this point. So I have to go down, right? I have to go down. So my slope is going to be negative. I do know that. The last one was positive. So we're going to count. So remember, m, which is your slope, is y over x, rise over run. So m is, I have to go down, then I have to go right to get to this next point. So I'm going to count. I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3. So down 3. Then I'm going to go over, right? Because I want to go over to this point. So I'm going to go 1, 2. So I'm going to go over 2. So my slope is negative 3 halves. Okay? Then we have when the slope is 0. So m is 0. So I'm going to do a graph here, x, y. And I'm going to do a line. This is y equals negative 2. And when y equals and there's no x value, my y-intercept is negative 2. And my slope here is 0. Okay? Now when the slope is undefined. So the slope is not 0, it is undefined. So we're going to look at a graph here. X, y. Just do some little lines here. And I'm just going to put a straight line here. This is x equals 1. Notice it's not a y equals. All of our equations are y equal mx plus b or y equals negative 2. This is the only time, and I talked about this in our other graph, or our other video in 3.5, this is the only time where my x equals 1 and there's no y. So when y there's no y and there's only an x, this is the slope is undefined. And what happens is your 0 is actually on bottom. And so we're going to look at some examples there. Okay, so now let's look at how to find the slope when you're not given a graph. So if I want to find a slope, remember it's rise over run or y over x. But what happens if I can't count? Well, you need to remember that m, again, remember that comes from slope, is your y over x minus your other y over x. And this is when these are ordered pairs. So if I've been given 2 points on this line, I can find what the slope is. But now I have to decide, okay, like how does this match up? Well, this is group 2. So I'm going to say this is group 2. And then this would be group 1. And actually we can use a different color. Let's do that, group 1. So this is group 1. Okay, so you need to know this. Write it down, memorize this somewhere. Okay, so let's look at an example. If they give me ordered pair, I don't want a negative here. Let's do a positive here. Positive 11, negative 1, 3. And they do a 5, negative 1, and they can give me a whole bunch of different numbers. I need only 2, right? Here and here. So I'm always going to circle the first 2. Don't really care about any of the other ordered pairs. I am going to rewrite them so I don't get confused on which one is X and which one is Y. Remember, it always goes alphabetical order, X, Y, X, Y. The reason is because look what they do here. They put X on top and Y on the bottom, but I need Y on top and X on the bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna say M equals, I'm gonna choose this group first. So I'm gonna put 11 over negative 3. It is always subtracting, always subtracting. Now I'm gonna look at this group. So I'm gonna have 3 over negative 1. Then notice what happens here. We get 2 negatives. So this becomes M equals 11 minus 3 over negative 3 plus 1. And so 11 minus 3 is 8. And then negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. Simplify this to negative 4. So my slope is negative 4. If I was to graph this, I could count, but we're not graphing, we're just doing it out mathematically. Okay, let's look at another one. They could give you your ordered pairs and they could do something like this. Right, and they could give you a whole bunch of different ordered pairs. I'm gonna label them because I wanna use these two. I don't really even care about this one over here. This is going to be my groups. I'm going to find my slope. So I'm going to use this first group here, negative 2 over 1. Again, remember it's always subtracting. Then I'm going to use the second group here. So I'm going to put my negative 2, because that's the y, over 2, right? It's always y over x, rise over run. Then I have these 2 negatives, so remember that's going to become negative 2 plus 2 over 1 minus 2, which becomes 0 over negative 1, which becomes 0. So M is 0. That means if I was to graph this, my line looks like this, right? It is a horizontal line. All right, let's do another one. And let's say, let's do an ordered pair 2, 4, 2, 7, 2, negative 3. Again, I only care about the first 2. Don't even care about this guy. I'm going to do x, y, x, y. This is my first group. The second group that I'm going to use. My slope, again, that's what M is, right? I'm going to do y, so 4 over 2. Always minus, right? So this is the first group that I used. Now my second group that I'm going to use, I'm going to have 7 over 2. And I have 4 minus 7 is negative 3 over 2 minus 2, which is 0. Ah, this guy right here. This means M is undefined. You cannot divide by 0. So what happens is this graph, actually, x was 2. Okay?